This is the $10,000 a month question. Can you make money using high level and as a complete beginner with minimal tech skills? The answer is yes, but it's going to take you a whole lot of hard work and even more dedication. This video shows you exactly how you can launch a business using high level and start making money quickly. Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, my name is Jay and I test out platforms like High Level so you don't have to. My job is to help you pick, use and master the right tools for your business. If you get to the end of this video and you enjoy it, then please do consider giving it a thumbs up and do consider subscribing. Your support means the world to me. And as always, there is a link in the description below for a 30-day extended free trial for the High Level Pro plan. That trial can be extended twice, giving you 58 days total worth of free use. That means you can get your business off the ground before you have to lay out a cent. And with that all said, let's get into the video. Now, I want to start off with an apology, and that's for the clickbaity sounding title. But it worked, right? You clicked on it because you want to know how to use High Level to make money. And many beginners are interested in what the platform can do. I mean, it has over 300 features, so it can really do a lot. And yes, there are beginners out there that are making money, even 10K months. But with this, I want to give you a healthy dose of reality because it isn't as straightforward as it looks. Yes, you can get started with minimal tech skills, but it's all about the work that you put in as to whether or not you will make your business profitable. Essentially, if you're looking for a push button, zero effort, passive income fantasy, then you're on the wrong video. That stuff belongs in the videos with rented Ferraris and fake gurus, okay? If you want a realistic way to start your business and make money, then keep watching because I'm going to cover all the points you need to know. So to start off, I just want to get one thing straight and make it really clear that successful beginners are not making money with High Level because it's easy. It is simple, but it's not easy. They're willing to put the hard work and the effort in to make their business model successful. That means they focus on keeping things simple, making it repeatable, and not getting bogged down in all the technical wizardry that the platform offers. They learn one tool properly, they're willing to talk to and get in front of business owners, and they're also willing to follow up on their actions even if they don't feel like it. So what this means is they're not setting up elaborate SaaS products, they're not creating end-to-end multi-channel marketing campaigns, they're not focusing on creating an entire AI-driven workforce. No, they are focusing on one single boring problem that their clients face and then creating the solution to address it. So this might be missed calls, no follow-ups, empty calendars, lack of reviews. They pick one of those things, they zero in on it, they address the problem, and then they put the grunt work in to find the right clients. The very essence of their strategy is not to overthink, not to overbuild, just focus on finding the right solution for that one single boring problem. It's not glamorous, it's not sexy, but it will make you money. Now let's get into what that looks like in reality and how beginners are using High Level to create those low-tech solutions to answer those problems. Now trust me, we're not going to be doing anything fancy, we're not going to be creating anything custom, we're going to be keeping it simple and using the tools that High Level already has set up for you. So the first problem you could address is missed calls. Every business out there does not have the capability to answer the phone 24/7. And when individuals go searching for local businesses, what they will do is call. If that first business doesn't pick up, they will move on to the next one. And that results in an incredible amount of dropped leads and lost business. So you can address that by setting up what's called missed call text back. This is something that's incredibly simple, but actually really effective because it addresses the lead the moment they call in, whether someone's there to answer the phone or not. So here it is in High Level. All you do is you purchase a phone number through High Level and then you just enable missed call text back. So you can slip in a custom message there and it can ask the individual when they can receive a call back from the business, or it might include a link to a web page with a calendar booking, something like that. Very simple, very quick and very easy to create. And you can even enable it for WhatsApp as well. And while I don't recommend this for beginners, once you do get established selling missed call text back, then you can always branch out into voice AI agents. Now, this is where the AI agent calls or answers a call on a business's behalf and collects information, gives information that way. But as I said, that's more advanced, but it is an avenue that you can easily branch into once you've got into the swing selling this particular service. Another big problem that service-based businesses face is managing all of their calendars, bookings, and appointments. Now, this is naturally something that HighLevel can do on their behalf, and you can manage that entire process. Now, the calendars feature does take a bit more work than missed call text back. It's a bit more complicated to learn, but really it's not that difficult, and it is still considered low tech. Now, you can sell this to any type of service-based business. We're talking beauticians, hairdressers, mechanics, insurance brokers, realtors, anything like that. They will all find this service valuable. And you can set up different types of calendars depending on the type of business you are selling it to. So, for example, you've got your simple one-to-one personal booking calendar, and you've even got service bookings. So this is if a business offers multiple different types of services, like a beautician's would, for example. And you can even embed it onto somebody's website. That's really simple to do. You can set all of the booking parameters, and you can even take payments up front. And that is super valuable because that prevents no-shows and a loss of revenue for your clients. Also, it is fairly simple to set up automated email or text message reminders for the people that have booked those appointments. So again, it also reduces the likelihood of a no-show for the business in question. So it's a super valuable service, and lots of businesses need this. If managing calendars and bookings sounds a bit too complex or in-depth for your liking, then why not try reputation management? Now, this is devastatingly simple, but it is vital for businesses because they count on online reviews to gain new business. And so the purpose of this feature is to get more reviews coming in, send requests out on autopilot, and then review all of the stats and trends to see where the business can improve. And look, up here, you've got an entire onboarding section, and it walks you through exactly what you need to do to set it up. So this is super low tech. All you need to do is connect a Google Business Profile. Once that's done, you can start sending out review requests manually, or you can actually set up in the system to do it for you. You can create a review widget, you can set up a review link so customers can click it and write their review. And you can even configure Reviews AI. Now, this is a bit more complex, but it is simple compared to the other AI agents that you can create. So what this will do is it can send out review requests on your client's behalf, but it can also respond to them. So it can look at all the information regarding that business and then send out responses that are in line with their branding and their voice. So it's pretty incredible. Once it's set up, you can basically have it all done on autopilot and with minimal input from yourself. I mean, just to demonstrate how easy it can be, I'm in the review widget section. We've got it here. This just displays recent reviews that have come in. You can create a new one, or you can choose a template that's done for you. But it is as simple as just selecting these options, popping in custom text, choosing the colors, and then you can opt for an AI summary even if you want, which clients will love because it just gives an overview of their business in one fell swoop. So that's how simple it is. It is really, really easy to do. Now, another great and really simple feature to learn in HighLevel is the web chat widgets. These are super useful because it allows individuals to get in touch with a business and then get a response straight away, even if that person isn't stuck in their office or in front of a computer. So what you can do is create multiple different widgets. There's one for Instagram, Facebook, SMS, email, live chat, etc. Or you can create one that combines all of those into one single widget. Now, what I really like about this is you can facilitate live chat. So this is where somebody types into the widget and then a live human responds on the other end. But let's face it, most businesses aren't available to do that all the time, and they can't afford to employ somebody to be there answering queries when they come in. So a really valuable widget to offer is the one that moves conversations onto SMS and email. So how this works is somebody would type something into the widget and send it, and then it will arrive at the other end via SMS, and it allows the recipient to carry on the conversation in real time, just like you are having a text conversation. So this allows businesses to reach their customers whether they're in the office or not. Similarly, you can move it onto Instagram and Facebook chat, and you can even use WhatsApp. So it's giving you a wide range of different methods, allowing you to pick the one that your clients prefer. Again, just to demonstrate how simple this is to set up, I'm in the creation window here. All you do is you pick the various styles, configure the welcome message, then you configure the chat window, and then you personalize the messaging. So you can even have chat widgets in different languages if you have foreign clients. So there's lots you can do here, and it does solve a very real problem that businesses have. And when you get comfortable with this, of course, you can branch out into conversation AI and actually let AI handle the conversations on your client's behalf. But again, that's more techie, and that's something to do when you're comfortable using this and you're in the swing of selling it to your clients. Now, the last easy and simple way that I want to share with you to make money using HighLevel is the social planner. Now, many businesses want to use social media to promote their business, get new customers through the door and boost their visibility, but they simply lack the time or resources to do it. And that's where you can step in and take care of it for them. Now, this is a great option if you're already familiar with how social media platforms work and perhaps you post on them with your own accounts, so you can branch out and make money from it. So the way it works is you connect all your clients' social accounts, and then you have all the options here for posting. You've even got templates and AI that can help you compose your posts, or you can just click here to create a post and then select the social media platform, and you have all the options here, and you get a preview of what the post will look like. Then you can post right away, or you can build up a calendar of posts by scheduling them. So that will send them out on autopilot once you've told it when you want it to go out. But one thing I really like here is if you are stuck for ideas, you've got a whole social trends feature for the various platforms. So this is showing you what is trending on TikTok, for example, the songs, hashtags, things like that. Then you've got YouTube popular keywords. So this is what people are searching for right at the moment. So you can adapt that for your posts and then boost visibility of them for your clients. Now, why choose to use HighLevel instead of a dedicated social media management platform? Well, the answer is simple. All of these options here. So once you build up clients through social media management, you can then upsell them other services. You can get used to the calendars option and then sell that to your clients, or any of the other things that I've talked about in this video. You have options. You can build up your business starting with one simple thing and then expanding. Okay, so we have covered some great low-tech ways that you can use HighLevel to start making money as a beginner. But now comes the hard part, the bit where you have to put in significant effort to get your clients. Unless you want to pour in thousands to paid ads, which I'm sure you don't, you're going to have to go with cold outreach. So this means getting in front of people and pitching your business. One place I recommend you start is using the HighLevel prospecting tool. Once you've got a short list of prospects, the next step is to, of course, get in touch with them. And this is where it gets hard. Now you have three options, really. You can call, you can walk in, or you can email them. Now, I don't really recommend email because they're just ignored these days, so only use that if you absolutely have to. It can be good to direct message business owners via social media, LinkedIn, for example. That often gets a much better response rate than just cold email because they can look at your profile and suss you out. If you need to call, only do it if it's a business that you can't approach yourself. So if they're not based in your local area, calling is a good strategy because you can actually speak to someone, and again, they can get a feel for who you are and whether or not they want your products. But the best thing by far is to walk in and get in front of people, because despite all the technology, human face-to-face interaction still wins over everything else. So if that's the possibility for you to get in and get in front of people, then I recommend that above everything else. Next up, you need a sales pitch. Now, I'm not talking about dirty sales tactics here. You can leave that to the call centers. We're not doing that. We need it to be straightforward, honest, and show exactly how your solution addresses that business's problem. So we're also not talking about generic sales scripts. You know, you don't want to be reading off a page. You want to have researched the business that you're approaching, talk about their customers, and talk about exactly how what you're offering is going to make that business more money and bring it in more business. So the more you can personalize it, the better it will be and the more success you will have. Finally, you are also going to need some kind of demonstration, so your prospective clients will need to see exactly how the product works and how it's going to benefit them, and you will need to offer a trial period so they can try it out for themselves. If you have all of that, then you are good to go. But like I said, it is going to take effort and you are going to get a lot of doors slammed in your face before you start winning business. The key here is perseverance. To finish off, let's just cover what the reality is going to look like for you. Beginners are successful because they pick one service, they pick one business niche, and then they do outreach 5 days a week until they get their first clients coming in. And they also refine as they go. So for every door that gets slammed in their face, they learn from it and then they refine their pitch for the next ones. What they don't do is they don't quit after 2 weeks. They just keep going. They don't keep changing offers because one might seem more lucrative or look more appealing. Now that is a danger because there's so much you can do on high level. It's very easy to get distracted and try and do something else. Don't do that. Stick with the offer. Do not change it. Also, successful beginners do not try to be too smart. They don't go into all the AI stuff unless they really know what they're doing. They don't try and do custom setups unless they know the platform inside out. And they also don't avoid outreach. This cannot be underestimated. You will need to do that. And as I've stressed throughout this video, that is undoubtedly the hardest part of setting up a new business with high level. What that means is, yes, it's going to be a bit boring. Yes, it's going to be repetitive, but if you want to get up to 10k months, that's what you're going to have to do. Once you've got that established, yes, you can then branch out into the sexier stuff that high level offers, but until you're there, don't do that. You just need to keep ploughing on and keep going. The grind is real, unfortunately. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you've got to put in the work. I apologise once again if that is not what you wanted to hear, but the reality is that is reality, and all those other videos that claim you can be driving a Lamborghini within a month are just wrong, okay? This is how it works, and this is the effort you need to put in. But once those clients do start rolling in, then your revenue is going to go up fast, and those 10k months aren't going to be as much of a far-fetched fantasy as you might have first imagined. Now, let's talk figures. The good news is it doesn't take 1,000 clients to reach 10k months. Far from it. You only need 34 clients who are paying $300 a month to go over that 10k threshold. So when you put it like that, it doesn't sound like that much. Now, bear in mind, it does depend what you charge for your services, but $300 a month does seem to be around the average for the more complex services like calendar management, social media management, so on. You might charge a bit less for things like Missed Call Text Back, but it just shows you don't need thousands and thousands of clients to make money. And let's also think about your outlay. It is really hardly anything in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you're paying $97 a month or $297 a month, depending on which plan you pick for high level. So your outlay is minimum, but your revenue is maximum. I hope this video has given you lots of practical advice and ideas to get started with your own business using high level. Now, don't forget there is the link below for the extended 30-day free trial for the high level pro plan, and you can extend it, giving you 58 days worth of free use in total. Plenty of time to get started and get your offer up and running. Do also remember that I'm always available to answer questions, so if you have any, feel free to drop them in the comments box below. Subscribe if you like this video and you like the channel. That's all from me today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.